Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, we'll be learning about how you can set up and link your local system to the GitHub remote repository, which is for, you can push and save your changes over cloud that is on GitHub. So moving ahead, I would like to make a small announcement that is from now on, we'll be making our videos in English because I have seen some comments from users that they are not from India and it's not easy for them to understand Hindi. So to ensure that our audience understand videos well, we'll be making them in English from now on. Moving ahead, let's just start with a video. So to set up, your local storage to connect with a GitHub repository, first thing we need is a GitHub repository. So just open your browser and go to github.com. If you don't have an account, you can create it. And for this video, I'm assuming that you are familiar with GitHub and you know some basic commands of GitHub. If you don't know about the basic commands, you can refer to a video or you can go to YouTube and plenty of content is there to learn about GitHub. You can refer to a 10 or 20 minutes video. First, when you sign in, you will see a new icon here. So we'll go on this icon and we'll create a repository. I'll name it demo for now. Okay, demo already exists. So demo. Just name it demo remote. Okay, this is available. So after this I'm keeping it public and I don't intend to add a readme file for now, and just leave this other stuff as it is, and let's just create a repository. So after creating a repository, you can see that you have bunch of command line instructions you can follow, or you can just push an existing repository from command line like this. So what we need to do is we need to set up our local repository. So what you need to ensure is that you have git installed in your system. You can go to git, you can type git download, and you can go to the first link, that is git, and you can download it according to your operating system. Again, I have already covered this in a separate video, so you can refer to it if you haven't installed it. So moving ahead, here are the steps. So you don't need to follow each and every step, but if you want to, you can follow these steps. So now that we have created our repository over GitHub, what we'll do is we'll go to desktop. I have created a folder demo. So once we open this folder, what I will use is I'm using here VS Code. So let me just open the VS Code. So here you can see that I have opened my VS Code, that is Visual Studio Code. You can choose any of your preferred IDE. I just work on VS Code. So next we will open a new terminal, and to verify that you have Git installed, you can use command git hyphen hyphen version. So here you can see that the git installed and this is the version which is installed in my system. Let's just see how to set up. So first thing we need to do is we need to initialize a git repository in our local system in order to connect the local repository to the remote repository we just created. So for that, the command is git init. Once you enter the command and press enter, it will take some time and create a here you can see that initialized empty git repository. So what we need to do is now we can refer to these steps. These steps were here. We have already initialized the repository using this git init command. If you wish, you can add a readme file, but for now I don't intend to. Let's just create, okay, let's just create a file. Uh, let's just call it, okay, let's just create a file here, and first.txt file, and let's just write some content like this is a demo file from Hackersio video, something like that. Okay, now let's just save it. So here you can see we have icon and it is green. So U basically means it is untracked. Git is currently now not tracking your files. So what we'll do is, to ensure that Git is tracking our file, what we'll do is we can use git add command. Okay, so what it will do is it will add the untracked files into in the area where Git is tracking. So I'm not going into details of how staged area and all that work behind the scenes. So let's just get with the command. After typing this command with dot space and dot, it means that all of the files in the current folder will be added into the tracking area. So after you press this, you will see that this has changed. So now what we need to do is we need to ensure that our branch is correct. So we'll be pushing to the main branch. Currently I have here I am using master branch. So to change my branch, what I can do is I can use this command get branch and an m, and I'll change it to main. So now you can see that my branch has been changed to main. And why I did it, because when you push by default the main branch is there, and you can create n number of branches once you set up your repository correctly. So now what we need to do is we need to set our the connection, so that our local repository will connect to our remote repository. To do that, we have this command. You can just copy and paste it over here and just hit enter. So once you are done with this, what we can do is we have added our changes and now we need to commit it. If you type git status, you will see that changes to be committed. That means we have not confirmed the changes yet, that we are sure about this file, that these changes will be there. So what we need to do is we need to commit it. To use this commit command, you can see that we have this command and it takes an argument of message that is with -m. So here you can type your message, like this is a text file, and hit enter. So what we need to do is, now that we have committed our changes, now we are sure that we can push these changes over to this location that we have set to. What we need to do is, let's just clear the terminal first. Now you can see here that you have this command git push -u origin main. So when you push first time from your local repository to your remote repository, you will require to type this full command. But from the next time, you can just use git push. So let's just copy this and just paste it here. And here you can see that enumerating 3 objects, and it pushed to the new branch, that is main, from our main branch to the repository's main branch, that is on the GitHub. And it has pushed the changes to this address, which is basically our remote repository. So when we come here and refresh this page, what we can see is that the changes, the file that we have created in this local storage is now been reflected in our GitHub. So when I open this, you can see this is a demo file from Hackersio video. So this is how you can connect your local repository to store your files over GitHub. So let's just make a change over here. Suppose I change it to this, and now again you can see m stands for modified. So what I need to do is I'll just add it again, and I'll just commit it and I'll type this is second commit, and I'll hit enter. So now that I have again changed my file, so I need to push it. But this time I don't I don't need to use this full command. I can just type git and push, and it will do the same thing like this command. Okay, so now you can see if I refresh it, so we have just a commit of now, and this is the message, that is second commit. And if you open the file, the file has been edited. Okay, this is how you can connect your local repository to GitHub repository. And if you like the video, please do consider subscribing. So this is all for now, and we'll meet in this next video. Till then, keep learning, and bye bye.